Good evening, I'm Angelina, and you're watching the Liberty News Bulletin. Tonight, Ukraine faces its largest drone attack since the war began, and it comes just hours after US President Donald Trump promised new weapons for Kyiv and a sharp policy shift on Russia. Overnight, Russia launched a record 728 drones targeting Ukraine's cities and infrastructure. Ukrainian forces say they shot down nearly all of them, but 6 hypersonic missiles still struck targets, causing damage that officials have not yet disclosed. Part of this massive assault hit western Ukraine, including the city of Lutsk, just 200 kilometers from NATO member Poland. Poland scrambled fighter jets and allied aircraft as a precaution. Local officials report buildings and storage facilities were damaged in Lutsk, but thankfully, no casualties have been confirmed. Kyiv's residents spent the night in shelters as air raid sirens wailed across 10 provinces. President Zelenskiy says this escalation proves the need for what he called biting sanctions on Russian oil and gas buyers. He's also meeting U.S. envoy Keith Kellogg tomorrow in Rome to push for more air defense systems. Meanwhile, President Trump, who returned to power this year, pledged more defensive weapons for Ukraine, reversing a Pentagon delay. He also threatened 500% tariffs on countries that buy Russian oil, gas, uranium, and other exports. Trump did not reveal any concrete steps against President Putin but warned of, quote, a little surprise. Separately, Europe is drafting a fresh round of sanctions on Moscow as hopes for an unconditional ceasefire remain stalled. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz says all diplomatic means are exhausted and vowed continued military support for Kyiv. As Ukraine's war enters its 4th year, the scale and intensity of these attacks show no sign of slowing, and the stakes for NATO and Europe remain dangerously high. Stay with Liberty News for the latest updates. For now, I'm Angelina, thank you for watching. Good night.